Now, since I did promise that a lot of what we are going to do here involves basic psychology, I'm going to try the single most difficult feat of psychology that any man can attempt. I'm going to try to tell when a woman is lying to me. Which means I get to come through the audience and find women who are practiced in the arts of deception. Hello, what is your name? Say it again. Magdalena? Quick question for you. Would you say that at some point in your life you might have said or possibly implied something that wasn't absolutely 100% completely true? No, you are a liar. Okay, good. I'm going to give you a little slip of paper. Hang on to it. It's going to become important in just a little bit. Let's work our way down here. This girl right here with the long ponytail. Would you say that you have intimacy issues? Yes or no? Yes or no? No, good, because we're going to get to know you a whole lot better. We're going to give that to you as well. And I'm going to give one to you. Now, ladies, I had to ask myself, what is it that a woman would lie about? And so I decided to use as my benchmark the one thing that most men lie about, women. So, ladies, you're going to lie about men. I want you ladies to think. You do not have to speak, but I want you to think of the first name of the first boy that you can remember having a crush on way back when you were a little kid. Now, it does not have to be the very first person ever, just the first one you remember. Please do make it an actual human being, not the Backstreet Boys over this wall. Once you have one in mind, open up that little slip of paper, take out that pencil. On that slip of paper, you're going to see a little line. Please print that boy's name down on the line. I will turn away as you do it. Once you have done it, fold that slip of paper back up the way it was, and I will turn around. Excellent. All of you, hold them up, ladies, hold them up to the light so you can see that it's quite impossible for anybody to read through that. I'm going to come around to you. We're going to collect this in a handy receptacle, namely my side pocket. Please drop it in there. I would like you to do the same thing. Come around and just drop it into my side pocket. Perfect. And we have a third person over here. Once you have dropped it into the side pocket, hold your hand up like this. Do this. Stick it in and stir them around. So we're certain that they are well mixed, yes? All right, good. The object of this game is, well, it's going to be incredibly straightforward. I'm going to stand up. I'm going to open this out. I'm going to read it aloud, one at a time. We'll do this with each of their slips. And I'm going to try to observe you and see if I can follow your tells, your psychological giveaways. Now, one of you does have absolutely god-awful handwriting. Ladies, this is also quite important. As soon as I do read it out, I'm going to start to ask you some questions. They will be simple yes or no questions. Regardless of what the correct answer is, I want you to say loudly and clearly no, even if that means you have to lie. In fact, one of you will definitely have to lie. No matter what I ask, I want you to say loudly and clearly no to all of my questions. Ladies, do you understand? Perfect. Ladies, stand up for me. All right, we are going to start with our first name. Remember, the answer must always be no. Your first crush, was it Will? 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 You're a liar. I believe Will was your first crush. If I'm correct, please take your seat. All right. Let's dig it around, try to find another one here. Item number 2. This time I'm going to make it a little harder on myself. I'm not going to actually look at you. Our name is Evan. I will turn away from you. When I turn away, I want you to say exactly what I tell you to say. Please be loud. I did not have a crush on Evan. No, say, I did not have a crush on Evan. Try this again. I did not have a crush on Evan. Same thing for you over on the other side. I did not have a crush on Evan. One more time on this side. I did not have a crush on Evan. This side. I did not have a crush on Evan. You're lying. You did have a crush on Evan. Well, I'm pretty sure that I can psychically determine whose slip is left in my pocket, which means I have to try something much more difficult. I'm not going to take it out. In fact, what I would like you to do is please reach in and take it out. Again, that has been hiding in there. I want you to look at me and concentrate on this boy. Look at my face, see his face. Look in my eyes, see his eyes. How old were you when you had a crush on this boy? Okay, imagine him a little shorter and probably with a lot more hair. But when I ask you to, I want you to hear your voice say his name. In other words, don't say it out loud, but hear your inner voice say his name. Look at me, think his name now. One more time, think it now. You said you were 10? It's amazing. After all these years, I can still hear the passion in your voice. I can hear you going, "Oh, Logan." Is that it? Good enough. Give it up for her. Give her a huge round of applause for herself.